What is going on, FHDL? It is time for the second to last qualifying session of Saturday at Byron Bay West. We got a couple drivers in here. Some of them are also not in here. So, real quick, Forza Horizon Drift League is brought to you by Trifecta Drift Team. Do you meet the Trifecta? Speed, proximity, style. Also brought to you by Plantronics Gaming. Gear up, gear good. Sponsored by 110 Customs. We don't just give 100% effort, we give you 110. Sorry for the pause, guys. I got someone asking for an invite. It's one of the drivers that we weren't able to get a hold of, and so now he'll be running. Anyway, FHDL is also sponsored by Figurative Tuning. Need a drift tune that needs a couple tweaks or a whole new drift tune? Go to Figurative Tuning. They'll help you figure it out. Also sponsored by HKS Performance, bringing style to drifting since 2002. Also by Team 5 Zygon, Forza Daily Skids on Instagram, Strictly Sideways, VaporsOnline.com, and StickerBoost.com. Go to StickerBoost.com, enter the code FHDL to get 15% off your purchase. So let's go ahead and get into it. Looks like Gearhead was the one that just got in here, and we will get him traffic glitch first before myself. If he can load in quickly. Do that, or I can go do it, and then we'll do it once he gets in here. So let's see here, and go ahead and fast travel over there. Get a good hit of the bait first, once I unlock it anyway. Oh yeah. Alright, so let me start up this event. Traffic out of the way. All these schmancy glitches. Alright, so just still waiting, and then hopefully Gearhead's in the game so we can get him leadership so he can go do his traffic glitch real quick. Alright, looks like he has joined the group. Probably getting into the session as we speak. But let me pull up the stream real quick. I haven't done that the last couple of times because it's been jamming out to some music. But that way I can keep an eye on chat. Alright, so it looks like Gearhead's loading in. And now he's in. Alright, Gearhead, go ahead and get your traffic glitch out of the way. Once you are done with that, get back. So the other guy that is missing is Take a Hit 29. Currently his little brother's on his profile and keeping him from running for whatever reason. I even told him that he signed up for this competition and he needs to show up or say he needs to reschedule before he is disqualified, and his brother's just keeping him from getting on. So he'll probably get disqualified, but we still have to give him his full 30 minutes in case, so he's down to 25 minutes to respond or show. So we'll wait for Gearhead to do his traffic glitch wherever he's at. He's probably fast traveling here. Gearhead, if you could get your traffic glitch out of the way, buddy. Trying to get Gearhead's attention. I don't think he can hear me, but not sure what's going on. But Gearhead, if you can hear me, you need to go do your traffic glitch. Go do your traffic glitch, bud. Go do your traffic glitch, Gearhead. Come on. You're wasting time. Can someone put in the party chat, please, that he needs to do his traffic glitch? That's why he is leader. I'll do it. For whatever reason, he cannot hear me. Alright, so what you do is you go up to the top of the hill, up here, do an event. You want to follow me. Apparently he doesn't know how. I thought he's done it before with previous events. But just start here. You gotta have leader. And then start an event. Choose the car you're drifting in. Just wait once you start it. And then once it times out, you won't have traffic glitch. But then once you're done, go ahead and give me the leader back. Oh, excuse me. So just waiting for Gearhead to get done with this traffic glitch, and then we will continue on with the course demo, because I don't want to be running the course as he's coming back down to the start and then make contact. So he's about done. Looks like he's returning. Sorry guys, was responding to a text message. So it looks like we don't got many viewers for this session. We have been all day, having a pretty decent amount, around 10 roughly. Cool. Wait for Gearhead to get back down here. Alright, he's past that section now. So drivers will start here at the line to my right, lining up with their nose, and do a 50-mile-an-hour roll. They have to start in the right lane, but once they get going, they can move over if they want to do a feint entry or stay here to do a normal initiation. But they will do a 50-mile-an-hour roll to the last driveway on the left. Then they will accelerate and initiate at the last driveway on the right, and then come in on a hard decel into an inside clip where you're going off the road edge out to a touch and go near this curve. Be careful with the curves because they will eat you alive, and we've seen it a couple times today. But then there's no clips here. What I'm doing is I'm basically showing the line that is ideal, because this is the Manji section. You have to do 3 transitions, no more, no less. If you do more or less, you will get a major deduction. And then you're coming into an inside zone on this uphill, basically hugging this curb as close as you can without hitting it or dropping tires. Then sweeping back out to an outside zone where you have to go through these parking spots and then come back in to an inside clip here on this curb. And this is what we call the needle. So what you're basically doing is you're holding angle through this section without dropping tires on the inside curb or that divider there in the middle. We want you to stay on the road, or at least the concrete close to this curb here on the inside, and not dropping tires on either, because they will score, and then holding it all the way to the end of this white line. That's in the middle. So I'm going to go down and put in as clean a run as I can. Start and do 50-mile-an-hour roll. I might not talk much because I'm not good at talking. Accelerate, initiate. A little bit of angle checking for me. A little bit out there, and then may have dropped the tire on the divider. It may have been just my bumper hitting that bush or that sign. So that's going to do it for the course demonstration. Let's go park the car at the initiation point like we normally do and get underway with qualifying. So let's go and drone Chrome mode. Alright, VampCheck says good luck, Gearhead. In the chat. Alright. So the first one up is going to be, well, it should be Stance Cloud 3. That's the other guy we're missing, so I'll try to get him in here. Is going to be Gearhead. So Gearhead, just pull it to the line and wait for further instructions while I try to get Stance Cloud in here. Alright, so here we go. Gearhead, when ready, honk your horn, and then you may go for your first run. Alright, he's off and running for his first run. As the Excel zone initiates, good angle off the initiation, very good angle, probably just getting that front clip. May just missed the outside touch and go. Good transitions through the Manji section, not much angle, but that is okay. And then not getting that inner zone on the uphill. Barely getting the outer zone, making a little bit of a correction, and then barely dropping a tire on the inside. I did see that, but the judges may count because it was just on the curb edge. They will have to determine that, though. That is why I'm not a judge. Alright, so when ready, honk your horn and you may go for your final run, Gear. So it looks like he's taking his time. There he goes. Accelerates, initiates, a little bit of a tire drop off the initiation, but getting that inner clip yet again. Not quite getting that touch and go. Might have just a little bit of angle checking through the Manji section, trying to get the inner zone. I don't know if he got it. Judges will have to determine that. Getting the outer zone and threading the needle, but oh, he may have went opposite drift before the finish. That he definitely went straight, but the judges will have to determine if he went opposite drift, because if he went straight, it's just a major deduction. But if he went opposite drift, that is a 0 on that run. So thank you, Gearhead, for coming out and running. So the next one up is going to be Lazarus Seali. So he's always very promising when he comes out. Alright, when ready, buddy, honk it, go. Trying a different car than we've seen. And he is an individual driver, I believe, unless something's changed. He accelerates, good initiation, getting that, hitting the touch and go. Good smooth transitions. Almost drops a tire there. Dropping a tire on the inner zone here. Then holds it. Oh, but he's gonna have to go straight, and he's just gonna call it quits there and roll the rest of the way. He just did not have the right trajectory coming out of that uphill to hit that outer zone, and he did not want to go opposite drift and get a 0, but he did not finish the course in drift, I should say. So not sure how the judges will score that. So all right, honk when ready, then you may go for your final run. There's his horn. He's off and running. See how he does his second run here. Hopefully he can put out a good one. Big initiation, getting that clip, getting the touch and go beautifully. Here he comes through the Manji section. Smooth transition, a little bit of a correction there to come on the uphill. Very good getting that inner zone. And then just dropping a tire through the outer zone. And possibly dropped the tire on the inside, but he threaded the needle pretty good. A big step up from his first run, so good job, Lazarus, and good luck on your scores. So the next one that we need to see is going to be Bless Track 351, and our scoring last season was a lot different than how we do it this season, but last season he was the only driver to get a perfect once qualifying, and it was on this course, but he was using a different car, so let's see how he does it in this one. All right, Bless, honk when ready, then you may go for your first one. Here he goes. He's on his 50-mile-an-hour roll, looking for a slight faint initiation, but not getting that inside clip. Maybe just got the touch and go. Judges will have to look back at that one. Here he comes through the Manji section going pretty fast. Can't get this inner zone, but oh, he has to make a correction. The car stripped up just a little bit. Sweeping back out, getting the outer zone with ease. And oh, goes straight to go through the needle. And that is not going to be good. I know that he's going to want to step it up from that. All right, here we go. Les Honk when ready. All right, here he goes for his final run. Somewhat of a faint initiation, a little sloppy, but it looks like he's able to hold together, just dropping a tire on the inner clip, not getting the touch and go. Here he comes through the Manji section. Nice fluid transitions, not much angle, but he is very nice and fluid, and hitting that inner zone on the uphill, very nice. Throws big angle through the outer zone, and that's going to cause him to mess up through the needle, dropping 2 tires and going straight, possibly even opposite drift. Hopefully not, but he did have a really good run going there until the very last corner. So obviously that only leaves one left here that has showed, and that is our defending champion, exterior guide 46. To pull up to the line, please. Here comes exterior guide. He's going to go and warm up his tires as he normally does. And our defending champ here, exterior guide, has been struggling this season. He finally qualified in Cooper Pedy, and then I don't think he signed up for Rainforest Run one event ago, but it took him 3 rounds to finally qualify for an event this season. So it's either he is struggling or the competition has stepped up this season. I think it might be a combination of both. Last time I talked to him, he said he's been struggling, and he thinks he might got it figured out this course. So here we go. Exterior honk when ready. Off and running. Looking like he's going to set up for a big feint initiation. Slight feint initiation coming in pretty hot. Oh, but he threw it too hard. And that's going to probably make it 0 there. And he's just going to come back through and head back up to the start and call it quits for that run. It'll be a 0 on his first run. Wait for him to come back to the starting line. All right, exterior for your final run, honk when ready, and then you may go. Here he goes. Final run from our defending champ. Odd loss, missed that inside clip, but getting the touch and go just barely. He goes through the Manji section. Not a very good line. He's dropping 2 tires through there. Getting some pretty good angle though. Not getting the inner zone on the uphill. Can he at least get his scoring run here? Getting the outer zone. Coming through this needle. Just barely dropping a tire on the inside and hits the finish. Alright. So that's going to be it for the drivers that did show up. We do have to wait for Stance Cloud to show, and that's going to be in 8 minutes. So until then, we're going to jam out to some music. And in the process of doing this, this is where you leave that on the screen for you. And we will be right back.
Kruger on the track.
Alright, so we are down to under a minute before these two guys will be officially disqualified. And I hate to say it because Stanislav is on my drift team. But unfortunately that's just how rules are. And then take a hit. I feel bad for him that his brother's not letting him play for whatever reason. Because he's been at just about every open practice for this course and putting hard work in. But there's the 30-minute mark. And they are now officially disqualified. So our next session is at 10 o'clock. That is in about 25 minutes. We will see you then. Until then, keep it sideways, guys.